Coming up, Netflix announced new subscription plan with with ads. Famous Vincent van Gogh paintings doused in tomato soup by angry art critics. Zuck the Cuck unveils brand new VR headset so you can waste even more of your life online. And the secret sport you have never heard of. Greetings and welcome to the Chort Show, where we just go with the flow. I know, right? But that's not even the worst thing about it. Because when he invaded Poland in 1939, it was news. First to Iran, where the boldest protests since the establishment of the Islamic Republic are continuing to rage across the country. Sparked by the death of Mahsa Amini over 5 weeks ago now, angry mobs of men and women of all ages have flocked to the streets. Many of these resistance fighters are challenging the rule of Supreme Leader and Commander of the Imperial Military, Darth Vader. Led by the Grand Master of the Jedi Order, Yoda, the resistance... Wait a minute, are you sure this is the right script? Huh? The demands of protesters vary, with most asking for more freedom, some for the overthrow of the religious state, and even a few for weekly subsidised kebab distributions. Vincent van Gogh's famous sunflowers painting has been cleaned and is now back up on display after climate activists threw tins of tomato soup on it last week. That's right, footage shared on social media showed two low IQ individuals wearing Just Stop Oil t-shirts, opening tins and throwing the contents on the masterpiece before proceeding to glue their hands to it. The same group then spray painted an Aston Martin dealership in London and then parked their fat asses in the middle of an intersection. Well, I understand some people prefer crayons, but I don't quite see why these individuals harbour such a hate for oil painting. After years of resisting advertisements on its streaming platform, Netflix is introducing commercials to its service. The streaming behemoth announced last week it would begin testing an ad-supported, lower-price subscription tier for the very fair price of $6.99. I mean, what's that in the grand scheme of things, right? The new plan will roll out on November 3rd and will be known as Basic with Ads, which is how I used to refer to my ex-girlfriend when she wore designer clothes. With more on this story is our in-house expert, Mo Lester. Now, Mo, is this a good move for Netflix?
Yes, Sebastian. From Netflix's point of view, this is certainly a very good financial move. That said, it does feel like we're going back to cable TV, right?
You took the words out of my mouth. And so, how will the ads be distributed then on the video?
Advertisers will be able to run 15 and 30-second videos before and during programs.
I mean, nothing says a nice little bit of Netflix and chill only for you to be interrupted by someone extolling the virtues of grammar.
Well, I tend to be a bit more of a DVD and chill person myself. Not too familiar with all these new gizmos, if you will.
Well, I'm sure you have a TV, or at least a computer of some sorts, Mo. Okay, surely a cell phone. That's more than enough for Netflix, Mo, right?
I do have a cellular device, Sebastian. Just set it up last week, so it's well, would you look at this? Get this thing out of here. I wonder who that is over here.
Mo, could you just turn it down a bit, please? Turn it down a bit.
Unidentified number. It says. That's a weird name for a girl.
Don't pick it up, Mo. Don't. It's probably just spam.
How do I accept?
Don't do it.
Here?
Turn your bloody phone down. Turn it down.
It's not really.
Cut him out.
I'm trying to figure this one out here.
How is he still working for the show? And now, your tech news. Technology. Am I right, readers?
Yes, Sebastian. That is indeed the segment I present.
It's me. Salutations, fellow humans. My name is Regis Maximus, and welcome to Tech Time. Massive news from Silicon Valley for you folks at home, because the Zuck is back at it again with his wacky metaverse inventions. Indeed, fellow humans, Zuckerberg has unveiled a brand new VR headset, the Quest Pro. It's not better than my headset though. With a hefty price tag of $1,499. Now that's sorry, Sebastian, I just don't feel like you're really listening to what I'm saying right now. Is everything all right there?
Yes, of course. What's the issue? Just get on with the story, will you?
Absolutely, Sebastian. Where was I again? Now, this is a major step for Meta, as they are, of course, banking on the Metaverse. Well, for their success, the headset has mixed reality capabilities, sort of like mine, which essentially means that the digital content can be overlaid on the real-world environment.
Oh, that's cool, actually. So in other words, I can pop up a cheeky little mukbang video on my headset to entertain me while my girlfriend yabbers on about how I'm not being communicated enough.
Yeah. Well, theoretically, you could indeed do that, Sebastian, if you so wished. Though I do think you should be listening to your girlfriend. Oh, zoinks! How do you pronounce that word again?
And so, is that all I'm able to do with these oval electronic sunglasses then?
Oh, that's only scratching the surface of possibilities, Sebastian. The Quest Pro is integrated with a Microsoft Office 365 and with Meta's virtual reality world called Horizons.
Okay. Well, I can already picture myself finishing up my research essay on the socioeconomic disparities in South Sudan while getting myself some of that virtual vajayjay. How much does it cost again?
So, Sebastian, the headset will be sold individually for $1,500.
Just time for some business news.
Hey boss, what can I do for you today?
Brent, you're supposed to have a business story for us, might I add.
Okay, pal. Yeah, I can do that, no problem. I can do that. Oh, just give me a sec here, okay? Thanks. Hey, Spence, what's up, man? No, pal. The reservation is at 7 p.m. at the keg, okay? So in the meantime, just rip some beauties off the kitchen tile. Okay? I left the nose candy in the bottom left drawer. Yeah.
Done? Yeah? Gosh, I mean, please don't feel obliged to say, I don't know, do your fucking job and present your segment, you imbecile.
Hey, pal, I'm going to need you to show for me here, okay? I got this. Howdy, folks. My name is Brent Jones III, and big news in the video game world. Just give me a hot second here, pal. I'll be here. Just give me a second. I mean, it's more that the corresponding analysis of the exterior macro hypothetical real-time results demonstrates, lagging real-time external.
Put the phone away now.
All you gotta do is just re-traumatize.
Put it away.
Not cool. Not cool, man. It's not cool. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, Microsoft, the owner of Xbox, has announced its plan to buy Activision Blizzard, the studio that makes the massively popular games Call of Duty, and Overwatch, for the price of around $68.7 billion. But that's not the issue, pal.
Well, what's the issue then, Brent?
So basically, dumb it down for you here.
You don't need to dumb it down, okay? I'm not stupid.
Let's not, boil the ocean on this one, Sebastian. So just to kind of circle back to what I was saying before.
Circling back to what?
Let me just ping you the story, okay? And you can run out of the flagpole if you have any issues.
I'm not your bloody marketing manager, Brent. Stop speaking to me like that.
Activision Blizzard is one of the world's largest video game developers. So many competition authorities are worried that Microsoft buying the studio, right, would be uncompetitive, as Microsoft would then use games like Call of Duty to outcompete Sony, who owns PlayStation.
Well, what exactly is unfair about that then?
Well, essentially, pal, Microsoft can make these major games, including Call of Duty, available solely on their Xbox, meaning that Sony and their PlayStation lose a massive amount of users, right? Since all the Call of Duty, Stoogie.
Why are you doing that? So, in other words, Sony's having a hissy fit because they realise they've been outplayed, basically.
It's bang on, pal. So it's kind of like how I outplay this noob on Call of
No! For many, including myself, sports provide us with our entertainment, our physical activity, and even sometimes our livelihoods. Football, basketball, cricket, hockey, the top sports in the world unite billions of fans scattered across every single continent. But what if I told you that all this time, hidden in plain sight, was a secret sport that you have almost surely never heard of? Rupert, Ramsbottom investigates.
globalization, automation, cryptocurrency, drugs, urbanization. What do these things have in common, you ask? Well, absolutely fuck all. That's right, I'm just trying to sound inspirational in order to make you think I'm smart. You know who else is incredibly smart? Jews. Judaism is one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions and boasts an extremely rich community life. But behind the polished veneer of their tightly knit congregations lies a dark and ruthless underworld of competition, cheating, and corruption. Let me explain. Synagogues or shuls are the religious, cultural, educational and social centres of Jewish community life. But one facet of these centres often flies under most people's radars. Sports. That's correct. Each synagogue has its very own sports team, all playing in one highly competitive league. But what sports do these teams play, you ask? Surely it's basketball, as these Jews are probably used to, stepping their way around fiscal guidelines. Hockey, perhaps, maybe the ice-cold drip these men and women are decked out in translates into an affinity for that game. Yet the answer is one that surprises even the most avid bagel aficionado, because these teams all play a completely secret sport: shul ball.
I mean, it's basically just baseball. I cannot lie to you, my friend. I mean, there's a lot on the line here, right? The competition can sometimes get quite heated between teams.
Well, let's hope Rupert's bank account is still accessible after this one. And mine as well, might I add. The full Rupert report will be out Sunday, so make sure to molest that subscribe button for me so you don't miss it. Well, folks, that's it for the programme today. See you next week, and of course, shalom, losers.
I mean, it's more that the corresponding analysis of the exterior macro hyper. I need to read this a bit more.
That's fucking hard. Why didn't you write that for yourself?